Japan! Yeah, that's right. We're going to Stockholm again. And as you can see, it's fucking bright and early in the morning. I have here some power banks my dad has given me. I have here my backpack that I have myself, which I need to pack a bag into. Did I not put a bag in there? Did I put the bag in there? Oh yeah, I have a bag. I have a grocery bag here. But yeah, god damn, waking up already. All right, and here, this is my suitcase. My, it's got you one of these. Now, as you can hear, there's a little bit of clinking and clanking down there. That's because I have packed the essentials. That's right, Jim Beam and Jake Daniels. Jack Daniels honey, actually. It is actually, right now, 7:32 a.m. I woke up at about 6:30, so I've been awake for an hour. However, I had King Kong! I had Kong Strong. So, my energy levels are high. And I'm not going to try to dick around too much with this, because we're just going to try to basically shoot this little short segment. I'm going to bring at least, this one I have drank from, so I have to drink from this one. So it's going to be this one, and these two. Because I'm going to try to bring 4 Coca-Cola bottles for the weekend. And actually, when I'm going to eat my breakfast, I'm going to have some of this shit right here. 20 grams of protein, of, bodybuilding, just like Justin Horville from Hell's Headbangers, that J-Dog. As you can see and tell and hear, and very definitely can hear, in a good goddamn mood. I'm about to leave this fridge. Well, actually, I'm going to take this with me. The donuts. Almost started sounding like one of those fish NPCs again. But yeah, it's really nice outside, isn't it? It's like blue sky and just fucking great weather. So, apparently I don't even know how to hold a phone anymore. I mean, I stopped the recording. So, without turning off the recording this time, I just wanted to say, goddamn, I'm excited for this concert. And, yeah, we're just gonna basically, document my little concert tour. It might be a little different depending on what ends up happening, but you don't know what happens. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. But I do know I'm gonna go and really turn it up. So, one of these. Yeah, I'm just in a really good mood. But yeah, we're gonna say goodbye for now. And see you in Stockholm? Maybe. Unless I play guitar in this video, but I doubt it. So, Stockholm. Wait, I know what to do. God damn. That was a little rocky, wasn't it? But, here we go. Here's the first thing you see. It's a mirror. But also, the first thing you see when you walk in is this. You kind of see this. And you don't notice the other thing that, observant people will notice first. You're going to notice, because, I went to check the fridge. And, yeah, pretty good space. I'm going to put my Coca-Cola there. And, actually, the bedroom, would you look at that? The bedroom has a room. It's actually in its own room. That's pretty nice. And this is also where you hang your jacket. So everything is covered, of course. These, for some reason, are not closed all the way. There's some cutlery, like a frying pan, if you want to fucking... Oh, they don't shut all the way, do they? Okay, well, that's a feature, not a bug. So, and then here we have other stuff in case you need to open a wine bottle. Fortunately, I got whiskey and Coke. Whiskey and Coke is better. And I also had to buy new earplugs because mine, I forgot them at home. So we're actually going to try these right now before I continue reviewing the hotel. The what's it called? The quote-unquote wire, but it's the I'll just edit it in post and hopefully I realize what it was called in English. But we're gonna basically do a little test here because I'm gonna have them tomorrow on the concert. I'm gonna see what it does. Okay. That's about the way I would have them. And I would have to adjust it like this. And then I actually would... Yeah, I would have it like in front of me. Okay. It's definitely gonna work. They're definitely good enough. I like this wire, though. It's not a wire, I know it's not. It's just some cloth, whatever the fuck. But yeah, I actually Googled these online with Google AI. People say AI is completely useless. I think it's useless as a tool, useful as a tool. As a tool, AI is decent. But for example, AI VTubers, I don't like. I don't like most AI things, you know, in general. But as a tool to get you from A to B, yeah, that's fine. Let's see if we can get some more lights in this. Lights, camera, action. All right. That's a little better, isn't it? For some reason, I don't understand this part. There's no lights in this roof. TV, don't even worry about the fucking TV. You're not going to use it, basically. Oh, yeah. The please do not disturb. Ah, fuck. Running over my foot. That's always on. Never disturb the lion. Here, we have an adjustable bathroom. You can also just use these lights if you feel like it. But I think this is the highlight, and I will have it kind of like this, because if I'm during the day, this is fine, because you know you'll see where you are, and you can close the room like so. And during the night, you will know where you are as well. Now, if I were to look a little rugged, it's because I am. Is there fucking soap in here? All right, well, now there's soap in here and on the floor, but that's fine. It can be there. Now, this is supposed to be hair and body shampoo in one, but you can see the shower is, in fact, just like last time I was in one of these, quite spacious. I mean, I can do everything I need here, even though I'm not going to do it. But yeah, today we've got this t-shirt here is Crawl. If I'm showing, well, I am, but it doesn't. It's a matter of when and where. Dim that. Actually, I like to keep that on. We're gonna close that. So when I show this to my wife, if she wonders about the band on my t-shirt, I will just give her a taste test because they have 1 minute long songs. Now, of course, this will be used. Mushy mushy. Alright, this will be used here. I don't know which side I'm sleeping on yet. Probably this side. See, here's how you know. It doesn't matter if I'm in VR chat or in real life. I'm gonna pick the same side every time. And I'm also gonna do the same thing. I only want one pillow, and I want the side where I can look this way. And the reason why I want this way is because this, by having this position, I can see to the windows and to the door, and it's just, and having a wall against my back. No, it just feels comfy that way. Also, why in the shit is a whisker in there? Who knows? But yes, about to go buy pizza. Big pizza, goddammit. So, yeah, I'm basically gonna take care of myself. Have a little extracurricular activity. You know, do a little one of these, goddammit. But yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Do I even have any neighbors? I don't think I do, actually. Doesn't matter. But yeah, we have here another one of these. So these, I'm pretty sure, are grams or kilo. So here's the thing. You gotta do it like this, and guess what happens? Oh, never mind. These are better, because the last time I lived in one of these hotels, it used to be that when you let go, it would start on its own. But now, as you can see, you have to start it manually. That's good. All right. And yeah, not bad. That's good. So, bye-bye for now. See you later, actually, because I'm gonna show the pizza. You want to talk about getting a large pizza? Try this. See that? That's a TV. That's my hand. This is the unveiling of the... Holy shit! That's supposed to fit in there? I know I'm optimistic, but I don't think that's happening. We're definitely gonna have to split this one up into pieces. I guess, Whoa, I forgot to put this on. I guess this stove area is now, whenever I've cut this, because here's the thing, I can't, I'm putting this, how would I cut it on there? There's not enough space. It's gonna open and flap open into this, isn't it, right? Because it's the fucking, holy shit, you want to talk about big pizza? Well, here you got it. Time to eat, boys. Well, this is gonna last me the whole weekend. Well, actually, this is gonna last me the whole weekend, because holy man, I don't know if I'm gonna eat this whole thing at all. Here we go. Man. Talk about a meal that'll fill you up. That pizza was no joke. I mean, goddamn. I've had pizzas before, but damn. I mean, I ate only a fourth, so like, yes. Cut them into like 4 pieces like that. But yeah, that's a good meal right there for 550 calories. I still want to eat some snacks, but as you can see, I got comfy. That's why I got the comfy t-shirt on. This one I bought in Stockholm a couple years ago. That was on my first concert, actually. I bought this one. My first concert I ever went to in Stockholm on my own, with my own money and on my own just leisure time. This was the shirt that I purchased is an oversized shirt, and it's like it's got a bunch of cat hair and stuff, but you know, it's got. Now I kind of recognize these characters as some like fucking you know. I don't know what this art is. I looked it up when I bought it because I was like, oh cool, couldn't find it, but yeah, I liked it. I like it. But yeah, I mean, do you hear? They've been doing that. Like, what are they? Do they? Do they not have the mental capacity to lift a chair? And they're the fucking ones right above me. It's like they're pushing and just. What I was gonna say is the pizza was fucking awesome. But yeah, I'll report back tonight. It's about like 5 p.m. now, so I'm gonna lay down, then hack down and restore, and hopefully get a good deal. But yeah, I'm gonna lay down and enjoy myself. Maybe do another one of those scrubby scrubs of the rubber rub dub dub. Yeah, but that's it for now anyway. Yeah. All right. Here we go. This is an appropriate song for this time. Because I found Vanilla Coke. I fucking love Vanilla Coke. And get this, I've got Tennessee honey. So now, we are going to be making whiskey and Coke with Vanilla Coke and honey flavored whiskey. I love Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola. Cause if you're gonna ride with me, then you better choose me. Cause I love Coca-Cola. Simple. I'm gonna get drunk. And go to away with whiskey. Oh, rum. I have to have a sip. Man. Time. Here we go. A little more. Fill that glass up. See? And there's enough for a little drinky too after. And you see, this is not for whiskey. This is for just drinking straight up. Because that's what you do, man. You buy one of these half liters. You drink half of them, basically, to make the drink, and then the rest of it, you just drink that. And here comes the verse that we were talking about. Whiskey and Coke is better than smoke. I don't need gin, 'cause that's for queers. Woo! Yes! That's tasty. That's, oh my lord. Holy shit. Yep, that's it right there. Man, drinking whiskey with Coke in Stockholm. Tomorrow I got a concert to look at. Got some bands to look at. Gonna be listening to those bands. Most importantly, gonna be drinking more Coca-Cola. It's a good weekend. I'm gonna check this thing out. Let's see what this is. Where are you? Oh. I just found the electrical the electrical panel, the control panel for the electrical stuff, man. Yeah! I love Coca-Cola! I love Coca-Cola! Coca-Cola! Alright. I'm gonna play some of the Sabbath, because that's fucking... Sabbath. That's fucking clean as fuck, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? I want to hear that right now. The Japanese black metal. Japanese black metal from Japan. Alright. Well, that'll be it for this segment. See you tomorrow. Unless I have something else funny that I'm doing. Yeah. Now, if I told you I would be sleeping right here tonight, you'd probably be like, why? Because what could possibly make someone want to sleep right here? Well, I'll tell you. First, you gotta reach back here. You might think I'm pulling up the couch, but no, that's not what I'm doing at all. Because this is none other than a fucking bed sofa. I did not realize that I had this. Yo, that's hard as fuck. That's cool. This is really cool. And I think, yeah, so this is just like the sheet under the sofa itself. But dude, check this out. Man, I gotta try it. Woo! Oh, dude, sleeping like a king. Oh man, this is every little boy's dream right here. Check it out though. Here's how you make it. How I make it happen. Check it out. Bam! And then. Oh, dude. Oh, this feels a little more like my bed at home. It's a little firmer, a little more hard. This is the first time I've ever used one of these. Oh. You guys better make sure I don't fall asleep though, because I can't right now. Wait, let me do it like this. I will keep it bedded. But I am actually going to change the way I'm sitting, unless this is highly uncomfortable. Okay, let's see here. This is an experiment. So, oh, that works. It totally works. You wouldn't even know there was a bed under there. Look at that. It's a couch. think it goes without saying, we're having another JD. Man. That's great. That's the great stuff right there. That's the stuff that you discover and you tell people about it, you know? I don't understand, dude. Why in a hotel where you have a fucking queen-size bed, I don't know what fucking queen is big enough to take up 2 pillows, but must be the Queen of America. Goddamn, the amount of cheeseburger tits you would have to have. I just don't understand why there's a bed sofa. And by the way, this is a 1-person hotel room. That is why I'm drinking right now. Cheers. Oh, and that's just a regular Zero Coke. Oh my god. Guys. Ain't that some bitch? Ugh. Yeah, damn. What a night, am I right? Oh, lordy, lordy. Well, better get to it. So let's get this started. Open the curtains. And now you guys get to see the fucking magic. Oh yeah. Just fold it. Well. It's time to start the day. It's Saturday. Today's the actual fucking party day. It's the day of the concert. And I am quite excited, if I can say so myself. It's really, holy shit. Just a little tired over here, but hey, that's because I had a long night of drinking. Man, I mean, it's time to get out of this chilled shirt and get into the fucking heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be more alert, but fact of the matter is, goddamn, I slept like a fucking baby on this bedding sofa. And I might even use that as my final fucking sleep tomorrow. Cause goddamn, that was actually really nice. So yeah. Good start. Alright. See you later. Gonna eat pizza now.
Woo! Varför knalle? Knalle! 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 Knalle!
Oh, I have 16 minutes. I have a very limited time to make this little end video. But yeah. All the bands, you know, they were pretty good. Minimally, it was enjoyable. I actually only missed one band. Well, I guess two bands, because Fire Spawn, I didn't even bother with that one. But I technically missed one band in terms of like the actual bands on the fucking bill. And basically it's just because I was always moving. Because whenever one band, like, here's the thing, what I did for the first couple bands, because they were all bands I haven't heard before, most of them I listened to, and when it was like the last 10 minutes, I went to the next one, because they were rolling. They're like, okay, first band starts at 3:30 in the little room, and then at 4 p.m. the next band starts, and the band ends at 4 p.m. in the little room. So I went to the big room, watched Analepsy. I think the first band was like some crypto. It wasn't Swedish death metal. It was young kids, so it was nice to see them get out there. Apparently, one of their band members who did the vocals had died before. That's really tragic. I mean, really young musicians and such. But yeah, they're playing Swedish death metal HM2. It was, you know, in out the other ear, basically. In one and out the other, because it's just more Swedish death metal that we have heard before. But of course, they're young, they're doing the thing, they put in a good show. They could use a little more confidence on stage, I guess, if I had to be honest. Then we went to Analepsy. That was the most complete, just, yo, Wiggas from the hood, yo, gold chain necklace, boombox on the shoulder, flat brim sideways, fucking just, yo, fucking braids, and fucking just, holy shit. Chug, like every riff was like, chug. You would think you were at a fucking deathcore breakdown. If you walked in on it, but no, that's just what slam is. It's the whole song is the breakdown. It just goes bum 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 bum. Now, I sound like I'm complaining, but actually, that was a really fun band to see. And then there was, well, you know, I can also open this because, you know, I know how to do that. I had the set list on my phone. Playlist. Well, set list. This is a set list for when people are playing. It's just like, you know. Right. And then Ash and Tomb played. They were probably my favorite of the bands that I actually didn't even know the name of prior to this festival. Like, literally, because I went into this festival pretty much blind for every band. But some of the bands I've heard the name of, heard a song here and there, and, you know, stuff like that. But Ash and Tomb, they were really fucking good, like, black death metal. Yeah, like you could tell that it was like brutal death metal, but there has some like black metal elements here and there. It was like I guess in a way, kind of like a decrepit, but like more old school brutal death metal. Like when I say old school brutal death metal, I mean like if you take brutal death metal, but you play with old school death metal riffs. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that. And it was really fucking awesome, actually. Ash and Tomb, fucking check them out. You might not hear the black metal I was talking about. You're gonna hear death metal though. That's for damn sure. But they were phenomenal. I'm actually gonna check their albums out. That's how good they were. And then there was Squash Bowels, and they, you know, I'm pretty sure for some reason I came in a little later to their show. Then I guess it's just like I caught the whole Ash and Tomb show, and it ends literally right at fucking. That one starts at 16:30 and ends at 17. and it's at 5 p.m. and Squash Battle started at 5 p.m. Now that was consistent for the first few bands only. It got delays after delays later on, but we'll get to that. Squash Battle sounded just like early Carcass. It was. I don't remember if they were from Sweden, if they spoke Swedish, if they spoke English. I don't even know if they speak English, to be quite honest. They probably did speak some English, but because they're commanding a crowd. But other than that, I don't remember where they were from. But I do remember this. They sounded pretty killer. I think that was probably some of the better Carcass worship that I've heard, like straight up gore grind. That was like really good, actually. Really enjoyable. I might check them out. Not as high of a priority though. They were like okay. And what's this? Then there is Vex Mortem, which I did catch. That was the first band I sat down for, because at that point I was like, I need to rest. And yeah, I sat down for that, and I enjoyed them. They were pretty good, but that one was probably the most. I guess not the most, because one of the bands I actually walked out on. Like, it was genuinely so boring, I had to walk away. I couldn't sit there. But let's get to that. Vex Mortem, it was like kind of like that background death metal. It was good for what it is. It's good live, of course, good party, but nothing I would buy, to be quite honest, or listen to on my free time. A Canner's Quintet on the big stage now at 6:15. They were pretty good. Me. I got late to their set. I basically saw the last two songs, and just me. I went to sit down, and this is yes, it was probably around 18. I would like to say around 18:30 that I ended up sitting down. Whenever the fuck it was I sat down, because I don't remember. I sat down after though, because I remember this is when I sat down. Oricus was gonna play, and they got on the stage and started playing. And I was like, Oricus, more like Snoricus. So I mean, it still counts as a band I saw, but it's not a band I was happy about seeing or hearing, because I heard them play for about 5 seconds. I was like, all right, well, this is just complete bullshit. It wasn't poser. It was just, well, this is so boring. I don't even want to be in here. So, but of course, at 7:30 p.m., that's when Aeon played. Oh my god, that was a fucking show. That's just when people started getting on late on the stage. But dude, Aeon, if we're talking about the music itself, them and Ashen Tomb is probably my favorites of the show. Aeon really fucking smoked, man. They really had a killer show. They came, they saw, they conquered. Aeon was 2 paws up live. Like, that's a hard, I want to look up the set list and check out the albums from that set list. That kind of shit going on. That was genuinely fucking enjoyable as fuck. Really, really good. Really good. Really, just pure enjoyment on that one. That one was, yeah, that almost made the whole fucking ticket worth it on its own. So, this is the band I missed. It's Therapy. And, well, I missed it because I was watching Aeon, actually. And actually, because I was waiting for 13:49. They were supposed to go on at 8:45 p.m. And guess what happened? Their fucking road crew, the fucking roadies for the sound, were like dicking around with the sound check for 30 minutes on the stage after it was supposed to be fucking. They were supposed to go on at 8:45. They were still dicking around at 8:10, and basically it was 8. Well, it's probably even longer now, but I mean, lenient. They were 30 minutes late because of the road crew. I'm surprised the fucking the band didn't come out and beat up the fucking guys on stage, fucking setting it up. But they came, and at this point, I was actually starting to get really fucking tired from standing up, and I was actually yawning, so I wasn't able to jam out as hard as I wanted to. But I still enjoyed 1349 quite a lot. It was just blasting black metal. I mean, not much we can say about it. It's really good. It has some good riffs as well, some groovy parts, pretty good. But I went until they played I Am Abomination, and I listened to it, and it's basically just like, okay, I can stand one more song, and I literally cannot physically stand anymore. After one song more after I Am Abomination, I just went to the small venue to sit, and basically that's when Maceration was on the stage, the Danish death metal band. They were pretty they were pretty good. Like, if they come through in a close by city on a bill where there's like a bigger band that I actually like, let's see, 1349 comes to Örebro, and I get to see them a second time and have more energy for the set. And Maceration is one of the opening bands. I'm going, because I want them to get a chance. Actually, they were good. Actually, for a band that I heard when I was sitting down, they actually played "Supposed to Rot" by Entombed, and then Firespawn played the big stage. They were the last headliner band, but they basically. Here's the thing: they shot themselves in the foot by labeling themselves as LG Petrov tribute set. I was just like. I fell asleep when I read that. I mean, I was so fucking bored. Because if I want to hear Entombed, I'm going to go listen to the fucking LP. I fucking have it at home. I'm not going to listen to some tribute. And I don't want... And you know what it's going to be. They're going to play some fucking clandestine Wolverine blues as well. So... fucking snooze so hard I might forget to breathe. And then the last band, ironically enough, was Jig Eye. They were set to go in at 11:40, but they were a little late. I think they went on at 11:50. And, dude, yeah, they fucking smashed their set. It's weird to put one of the small bands last, but they were the real headliner for me. Jig Eye, I mean, I'm sitting up slowly because my neck is, it hurts. I bought this shirt before they even played, and it's already dirty, as you can see by the fact that I'm eating pizza. You might be like, what, did you eat pizza on the shirt? Well, might as well have been doing that. But yeah, this is clean as fuck, man. And I got some of this stuff. Are we still rolling? All right, we have 3 minutes, so we gotta roll. I got the Sabbath compilation. It's got a bunch of songs. I got free stickers for free, and then this is like a pin of one of their albums. Entrails Tsunami. It's really small, so you probably won't be able to see that. But last and not least, I had to actually run around the stage and go to the guitarist to get this because someone snagged it from the singer right in front of me. I just literally went around the stage when the last song was finishing up and said, literally like this, yoink! I literally said that out loud. But yeah, we got the G-Guy set list. This was their first time playing in Sweden too, so this is... I want to put this in a photo frame. This set list. But yeah, it was a great fucking show. I'm basically going to end the video here because I don't have any more footage space on my phone. And yeah, I mean, this was a really great show. 11 out of 10. I would probably do it again if the set list was if the lineup was similarly good. And really, just that's about it, man. I'm really pumped, man. That was really fucking fun. I really enjoyed that. That was real good shit, man. But yeah, I'm gonna drink some Coca-Cola Zero, some Sprite Zero, and just wait until I have to go. And then I have to wait some more because it's actually the hotel checkout time is at 5 hours ahead from the time I actually have to go home with the train. So, gonna kill some time in the city later.